Ain't no color people time. Ain't no color people time, baby. No color people time, baby. Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm fucking up. Oh shit. I'm fucking up. Oh shit. I'm fucking up. Where's that playback coming from? 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 Hmm. 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 It's coming from somewhere. 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 Hold on, guys. 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 Where is it coming from? 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 Yo, 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 yo. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Where's it coming from? Where's it coming from? Where's it coming from? Where's it coming from? Mic check again. Mic check again. Mic check again. Mic check again. This is blowing my mind. 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 Hold on, guys. 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 Let me close this. 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 I don't know where the echo is coming from. Where the echo is coming from. Oh, there it is. Oh, got it. All right. Sorry about that. Words of Paradise is in the building. Shout out to my boy Hypnotic who came through. Frostfang is in the house. Spades is in the house. Charlie Nuclear. Rain Hair Brush. Rain Heart Brush. Shouts out to you, bro. We in the house. Okay, we are absolutely in the house. Welcome to the Ninja Cast, first iteration of the Ninja Cast. My boy Words of Paradise says, homie can't even afford an intro. Fuck you, Words. Fuck you, Leon. Fuck you. All right. I was dealing with some technical difficulties. I have an intro. The problem is I like to let my intro play out on well, it's not an intro. It's a countdown. And I like to let my countdown play out on Kick because I can play music on Kick. Can't play music here. So that's nasty business. Anyway, how's it going, everybody? Sun's out, guns out. White beater. I know it looked white, but it's actually cream. I'm over here munching on what's this shit called? American Deli. We got a lot to talk about today. So welcome to the first. Oh, shouts out to my, already, guys. Shouts out to my boy Words of Paradise with the $10 super chat. He said, "Here, pick yourself up something nice." You're just gonna up. You're gonna up the amount. I already owe this guy. He bought me Stellar Blade, and now he's donating to the stream. No worry, because I'm gonna get you back. And you ain't gonna see it coming. In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Shout out to Christian how do I say your last name, brother? He says, brother, you dropped your crown, enjoying a twisted tea out this wonderful weather. She's, hey, you know what? You know what's funny? I was just thinking about Twisted Tea because I was thinking about the Twisted Tea Man. You remember that? Oh, I gotta pull this over here. Y'all remember that, the Twisted Tea Man? That shit was hilarious. Dude got smacked up. Hold on. Bro, I got salty after getting you Stellar Blade. Then the next damn day saw you posting about playing Baldur's Gate. So here's the thing. I didn't get Stellar Blade right away. I wound up getting it yesterday. And the reason for that is because of my work schedule out here in Atlanta. For some odd reason, GameStop closes at 8 o'clock. I get off at 7:45. So I should have picked up the game on Friday, but I didn't. I said I was gonna pick it up on Saturday. Went to GameStop. They was closed. And I had to wait till yesterday. When I was off. It is what it is. On top of that, I'm so backed up on the stuff I'm supposed to be playing. It's ridiculous. Also, let's go and check up on Twitter. I don't know why we have this going on. We got a lot to talk about. So, guys, the Ninja Cast is all about covering. No, I did not update Stellar Blade. I haven't even opened it yet. So, but Christian says you dropped your crown. Yeah, I already read that. I'm sorry. So yeah, guys, we covering a lot of pop culture news, a lot of stuff that's going on. It's not just gaming news. It's not just movie news. We talking about everything from, current events. We got to talk about Alyssa Mercante. I think I'm gonna start out the gate with that because somebody sent me something in the Discord that I wanted to kind of go over. And Alyssa she's on a rampage. Old girl is on a rampage. I think I'm gonna put this in the middle. There we go. Put that right there, and then put that right there. All right, so let me check up on Twitter. All right, so there's Twitter. Okay, Twitter looking a little bit more realistic. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's dive straight into it. By the way, I got new badges on the way for channel members. I think y'all gonna love it. As a matter of fact, the thumbnail is a hint. Shouts out to Honey. But we're gonna go ahead and jump. We ain't gonna waste too much time. Shouts out to my boy Junior who's in the chat. Shouts out to you, my guy. I appreciate you for stopping by. We're gonna go ahead. I ain't gonna waste too much more of y'all time. We're gonna get into it. As far as the stream goes, I got my tissue right here because anybody who's been following me for a long time knows that I got this weird quirk where I cannot stream for more than an hour and a half without my nose running. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand. I'm not sick. I don't get sick very often. My nose is clear right now, but I promise y'all, when we get to the hour and a half mark, you're gonna hear it. I'm gonna sound like Gucci Mane when he was fat. Oh, try to cover Guyber. Talk about Guyber. My nose stuck up as fuck. What up, Cassie, who's in the house? I appreciate you for stopping by. Now, what am I looking for? Let's pull up Discord. We're gonna talk about this because Alyssa Mercante has been on a rampage, and I mean she's declared war. Oh my gosh, Discord be killing me. She's ultimately declared war on gamers as it is, and you know what? I'm done. I'm kind of done roasting Alyssa Mercante. I just want to keep it about the conversation. So let me pull this up. Hey yo. Shouts out to Cassie. She says, we know what the tissue is for. Black DSP, you are wildin'. You're a wildin'. Matt Hatter says, I'm allergic to live streams. I don't know. Apparently something's going on. Okay, so let me pull up this clip for y'all. Where is it? Okay. No.
So they have no understanding of the things that they're consuming.
This is not, hold on. Copy text. No, Jesus Christ. There we go. Copy link. All right, here we go. So apparently, for context,
and it's like,
this is some, I guess, I don't know who these niggas are. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know these guys. Never heard of them a day of my life. Don't know why they're partnered on Twitch. For all I know, they could be nobody. As you can see, you can look, and they have the pronouns on the left. Kind of tells you about what we're kind of dealing with here. There is Alyssa Mercante on the top left corner. I don't know who these guys are. So, and they're talking about culture war stuff. So what I'm going to do is I want to bring this back to like the last few minutes of the stream. And I want to go over some of the things that she was saying. Let me put this over here. All right. Therefore, when you sucking them titties,
let me suck them titties, baby. Oh, yeah.
Anyway, so let's go ahead and see what Alyssa's talking
Star
about.
Wars, because they're horrible about that too. So it's like,
Hold on, where we at? I think it's
if I actually had one-to-one conversation.
okay. Here we go.
I mean,
So this guy at the bottom here, he's going to ask her about what's the solution. How do we come to a conclusion over this whole culture war thing? And she's going to answer it. So let's see what she has to say.
guys like Milo Yiannopoulos, who had. How does this? So we've got about 6 minutes left, and
Go ahead,
I-
Pete.
I've been thinking for the past 10 minutes about how this resolves itself, right? Like about how this ends, because the first time this happened 10 years ago, eventually it ended. I think the problem here, ended in quotation,
Right.
like on a macro scale.
It cooled off tremendously, and there was a
Yeah.
period of relative peace, even if
Yeah.
the attitudes never fully went away.
Right. Yeah. Like things. Maybe things cooled down is a better way to put it. But I think the difference between then and now is last time this was being primarily driven by guys like Milo Yiannopoulos, who had no real investment in games, right? Guys like Steve Bannon, right? Like fucking Breitbart, right? Like these guys don't give a shit about video games. They just wanted a culture war.
So I was
And they
scared
got
when
it.
Matt Walsh chimed in. It's like, oh fuck.
Right. But so this time it's being primarily driven by a guy who is heavily invested in games, who wants attention, who has no political
We'll
aspirations.
never work in this fucking
And-
industry ever
And
again.
so really, what the fuck does he have to lose? So like, I guess my question is, at what point does this shit end? I mean, I know that we're only like what, a couple months into this, but it already feels like 2 fucking years.
Oh my god, I know.
Watching how
It's not gonna. It's at 1.5 speed. It's not gonna end until y'all stop attacking the fucking people you're supposed to serve. So, hey, listen. Word says Jesus. Even at 2 times the speed, dude can't get the effing point out. Yeah, his ass was stuttering his ass off. It's all good though. We'll keep going.
watching what some of my friends are going through, and like I can't even begin to comprehend what it must be like to actually experience it. But Alyssa, like, where is this going? Like what's the resolution here? Like, how does this stop?
Part of me has this like sick feeling that I should just like have some sort of toe-to-toe fucking debate. You know what I mean? Because like, if I actually had one-to-one conversations in public with someone like Asmongold or Grums, like I truly don't believe that they would be able to hold a candle to anything that I had to say or do.
Is she serious? Is she serious? What happened to my? The hell is going on here? What just happened? Hold on, guys. I'm having a. Why am I in studio mode? Okay. Yeah, is she serious?
Are you out of your mind?
Up, wrong, goddamn. I'm fucking up. Okay. Yeah. Is she serious? Let me fix this really quick. Sorry, y'all. Hotkeys. Spacebar. Apply. Yeah, okay. Is she serious? She says that she doesn't think that anybody would be able to hold a candle. But it's like you've been caught being a hypocrite so many times. How is it that you have so much confidence that you'll beat anybody in a debate. I'm gonna say this really arrogantly. I believe, and I know I got people I got words in the house, I got hypnotic in the house. I believe I'm like one of the only people who can actually like go back and forth with her and keep it like level to a way that the only person who is going to come out embarrassed is her. Because I'm not interested in getting into a pissing match with her. I'm not interested in, insulting her. Like I said, I'm done roasting her. Right now, it is what it is at this point. Alyssa seems to believe that morally she is above everyone else. But see, the difference between me and you, Alyssa, and people on this side versus your side is that we have the ability to differ in opinions and allow for you the space to live in your own world, right? Like, obviously, we disagree on certain stuff. You're a feminist. I'm not a feminist. I'm the opposite of a feminist. And I will allow for you to be a feminist in your own space. I don't care. You do you, but you're different. You don't believe in people not being a feminist. So you don't believe in the idea that people like me and others who don't agree with your ideology should exist. That's the problem. That's the goddamn problem. Let's continue.
Within 10 minutes, I think they would crumble. I don't want to go anywhere near being in the same space as them, let alone being like on, I don't know, like they've all been like, you're more than welcome to come onto my show. And I'm like, okay, like
I mean,
sure,
if you get close enough to
I
Asmongold to smell him, you might pass out. So
would rather individual.
Okay, so let's unpack that. So on one end, you said you have this, you're gonna have to get into a one-on-one debate, but then you're saying that you don't want to get caught dead, in the same space. So this is where ultimately, this is why it's war and it's never going to go anywhere. Shout out to Jeremy Yu, who's in the house. Shouts out to you, bro. Shouts out to Rocky the Black Dragon, who's in the house. And Michael Ragney, who's in the house. I appreciate you guys for coming through. This is why it's war. It doesn't have to be war, my nigga. It doesn't have to be war at all. But because you just flat out said it, you're not interested in having a conversation at all. So it's flat out war, right? Why even talk about it then? Like, just say what you really want to do. The truth is you want to get rid of people like me, people like Hypnotic, people like Grums, and all of that, and you'll go to any measure to do that.
Rip out my eyelash hairs and be anywhere near that man. But I don't know, like, I mean, I'm hoping when I go to SGF that I'll be able to talk to people in person that might be a little bit, camera/gun shy, to be sending me messages about stuff or be saying things online and be getting like a much better temperature check from the people who are higher up in the industry and what they.
To be fair though, to defend you, we have said a lot of we have said a lot of disparaging things about. To be fair, I get it, but to counter to that, you said a lot of disparaging things about us. Now I get it. You didn't say nothing about us specifically, individually, because you're talking about gamers overall, and we responded by roasting you. But when you're a public figure, I mean, it's kind of how it goes. Let's continue.
Think like it's actually happening. I would hope that a big letter would come at some point that might like put the kibosh on shit. Cause like my mind spins out, right? Like, I'm like, okay, so it's May. The next month is June. And then that's Pride Month. What the fuck are these cunts gonna do during that? You know what I mean? Like,
Oh,
how
God.
annoying are they gonna be if one person, you know what I mean? Like if one fucking Bungie adds Pride flags again.
Oh, and by the way, just to address old boy on the right, talking about smelling Asmongold. Listen, this is why I don't like virtual interviews. This is why I don't like. I want to see one of you beta male cuck niggas like this say something like that to somebody's face. I would love to see you say that to somebody's face. I would love to see you go to Asmongold's face and tell him to his face, you stink, nigga. I would love to see that. Because I'm the type of person, like I told Eric July, bro, I'm not all this internet shit y'all be doing where y'all love to say shit and then hide behind the internet, man, bro. I'm trying to come see you. Straight up. Like, okay, you said I stink? Okay. That's interesting. And the reason why is because you can say something like that and people on the internet started running with it. Oh, so and so said you stink, so you must stink. Okay, I'm gonna make you apologize. I don't know what anybody else do. I'm from the South, bro. I don't do all that. Let's go.
Or some dumb shit, and they're gonna all have connections. Like, you know, I really just like I wanted to lose steam, but like when they're doing what Trump did and what Bannon did of like finding something new to be angry about every week. There's a million fucking games. There's a million fucking people who play these games. Like, you're gonna find something to be pissed about no matter where you're looking. And it's like, I'm hoping that they lose steam. I was hoping that this fucking bullshit with his game that he's trying to get funded will eventually, like, we'll see whatever's actually going on there, and maybe he'll be unmasked as the fucking Wizard of Oz that we all know him to be. Like, I don't want to do the labor of individually convincing some of these people like I did earlier today that like I'm a human being that actually like cares about people, and just because I'm like a twatty bitch on Twitter doesn't mean that I'm not. But I don't know, like the last time we didn't say loudly that we didn't like them or want them here, and they stayed around and they came back again, and they thought it was like, well, everyone's cool with this because no one told us not to. So I think unless I can only hope that I can keep going.
Motherfucker, we bought the goddamn games. What? Nigga, you can't kick us out of a space we fucking fund? What are you talking about? You don't want us here. Nigga, you don't want us here. You don't have a job. The fuck? What are we talking about? How you gonna kick us out of a space we fund? You can't.
What? What the fuck?
This is why this is insane. This is insanity. All I want to know is, I'm gonna let her keep going. I'm gonna let her keep going before I conclude.
Going on in situations like this and talking to you guys and going more and more and more places of just telling the story of what's happening, that like it becomes more clear that these people are not welcome and that they're a vocal minority. But I don't know how else, unless it's like a
if we're the vocal minority, how the fuck your games keep flopping? If we're the vocal minority, how the fuck is Kotaku going down the fucking drain? How is that possible? Kotaku was once one of the top, outlets for gamers. It's now going down the drain. We're the vocal minority? Last I checked, Sweet Baby Inc. Detected has over 500,000 members in it. We're the vocal minority? No. You live in an echo chamber, sweetheart. That's the truth. You live in an echo chamber and you think the world revolves around the little bubble that you live in. It doesn't. There's normal niggas who just want to come home and play a video game. They don't want none of that extra preachy bullshit in it. So I don't know what you're talking about. You pulled this one straight out your ass. Vocal minority. And you telling us we're not welcome. How you gonna tell me I'm not welcome in the space you keep trying to sell me products to? Like, God damn. Maybe the comment section. Why is she wearing a bra? Nah, she ain't wearing no bra. She ain't wearing no bra. Her narrative of the OG Gamergate is false as fuck, but what else is new? Nah. Salute. Shout out to John Doe. Salute aTraes. She is 2 bricks short of a load. I'm just like, guys, what is she talking about? This is blasphemy. Does she even play games? I don't believe she does. I'm gonna tell you the truth. And I could be wrong. I'm not saying this to disparage her or whatever. I think that she's the classical American woman. I believe she goes to work. She parties when she can. She might read books. She might, go out and drink with her friends. She hangs with her friends. This, that, and the third. But I don't believe she plays games like that. I don't. And I think she hang around a lot of black people. She hang around a lot of black people. I'm gonna tell you that. If you go on her Twitter, you can see by the way she talks, some of the stuff she retweets, she be around a lot of black people. I wouldn't be surprised if she
fucks niggas, y'all. Trying to tell you.
I'm just saying, I don't know. I don't know. This trash ass camera I got, man. This trash ass fucking webcam, this EBT webcam. Words of Paradise says, bro, nearly every pic of her on X is her and her friends holding drinks. You hit the nail on the head. And that's what I'm saying. Christian says, your last, please check your last comment. What was it? I see a bunch of emojis. I don't see your last comment. Your last comment was you dropping a bunch of emojis. Did you say something that YouTube blocked? I don't know. But yeah, though. Yeah, all of her pictures of her, like, she's not enthusiastic about video games. If you're truly enthusiastic about video games, you don't have to side with us, but you're gonna see that. How do you say? You're gonna see that exuding from you. You post about it. You're streaming. Has anybody seen her streaming it? How many game guides have she put out? I'm just saying. And listen, I gotta make time in my life to beat cheeks too. You know what I'm saying? I'm not judging you. Get your cheeks beat in, girl. I'm not judging you. I'm out. I'm not choosing a video game over vagina neither. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it a bean. I'm not choosing a video game over titties. I'm just keeping it a bean.
Let me suck them titties, baby. Oh, yeah.
I'm just keeping it a bean. So this is my thing. Like I said, I don't want to disparage you anymore, Alyssa. I highly doubt you would respond to this. I hope this message receives you well. I am open to having a conversation with you, not even a debate. All I want to know is why would you accept a job in a industry where you hate most of the people who occupy the industry? You might think they're the vocal minority, but I don't know if you've seen the entertainment industry lately, sweetheart, but everything people in your ideology seem to push, it fails miserably. So, I mean, you can say that, you can scream that from the top of the mountain, but it's not true. But yeah, all I want to know is why would you join an industry? Why would you join to cover an industry where you hate the audience as much as you do? Why did you misrepresent the Sweet Baby Inc. situation and make it seem like we were harassing Sweet Baby Inc. when in reality, all we did was make a list to avoid the company? Every consumer does that. Why is it okay for you to have an orgasm over Aphrodite in Hades, but it's a problem for gamers getting excited about Eve from Stellar Blade? Why do you have a tattoo on the back of your thigh claiming that all men are the enemy, but yet every single platform you go on tends to be run by men? That's all I want to know. We can have a debate. If video games are supposed to be, let's assume that you're correct. And there's some things that I would concede. A lot of gamers are incels. It is what it is. Anybody in my audience that get mad at that, you just being disingenuous. A lot of gamers are incels. A lot of gamers are married. There's hardly any gamers out here busting cheeks like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not really, you know what I'm saying? It's not something that's really real. Let's keep it a bean. However, if that's the case, if most gamers are not even most, if a lot of gamers are incels and video games are supposed to be our escape from reality, why is it a problem that an incel gamer would fantasize about having a female character that's like really attractive? Now, he don't even have to be an incel. If I'm a hardworking guy, I'm married to a fat Big Shirley.
Big Shirley.
I'm addicted to the good life.
I'm married to this fat Big Shirley. Like, she's nagging, she's gross, but we got kids together, and goddamn it, she's my wife. Okay, I'm not excited about her. I don't really take her out in public too much because I'm a little bit embarrassed, but she's my wife, and we raising a family together. It is what it is. I come home every day, I play the game, and I want to play as Eve from Stellar Blade because the simple fact of the matter is, my reality is I'm the type of guy, I can't get an attractive woman like that. Hypothetically speaking, I can't get an attractive woman. I'm married to an unattractive woman. What's wrong with me having a fantasy of playing with a very attractive video game model? That's the entire point. It's a fantasy. It's trash ass camera, man. I can't fix it. It's nothing I can do. I've done everything. I've downloaded firmware. I've downloaded firmware. I've downloaded apps. I've done everything. This This webcam is just flat out trash. Word says somebody's about to clip this and ruin your whole reputation. And here's another thing, Alyssa. The reason why I advocate for you debating someone like me is because, I mean, you can say what you want, but you can't call me racist. Okay? You can't call me racist. Let's keep it a being. I probably am sexist. I ain't gonna lie to you. I probably am sexist. Admittedly slow, because you're a woman. If you came on my platform, you would get special treatment. Okay, you would get special treatment. There would be a certain way that I would go about speaking to you, much to the dismay of the audience who wants me to absolutely crucify you. I'm not gonna do that because I'm from the South. We treat women a little bit differently down here. You can call that sexist. You can call that whatever. Now, if Sugar Bear Adams came on my show, I'm violating that nigga. John, I can't turn it off. I can't turn it off. I've already tried thousands of times. You can't turn it off. The autofocus is unchecked. You can't turn it off. Even with it, I could really show you, but I'm not gonna do that right now. I can't turn it off. But going back to Alyssa, if you did debate me, I mean, I doubt you would take it because I've said, let's keep it a bean. I've talked my shit, so I understand if you wouldn't want to do it. But here's how I would restructure it. I would let you come in. I would let you introduce yourself, tell the audience who you are. And I would give you 5 to 10 minutes of the floor to yourself to say whatever it is that you want to say about me and gamers in general, how you feel, any emotional outbursts that you want to let out. And I ain't going to interrupt. What I can't let you do is I can't let you come on and say something negative about a fellow content creator. Not that like I want to, you know what I'm saying, ride for them or nothing like that, but because I think you would be pleasantly surprised at how lit it would be. Like I don't think it would be combative unless you come in with some real combative energy. I don't think that it would be extremely combative. I don't think you're the psychopath that you portray yourself to be online. I really don't. I think you have some psychotic views. I think it takes some psychotic, you know what I'm saying, tendencies to get a tattoo on the back of your leg to say all men are the enemy, then turn around and go on a bunch of men's platforms. That's just what I think. I do think that's a little psychotic. But I don't think that you are the psychopath. I actually believe if you were pulled away from this pop culture war shit, attacking the gamer shit, I have a sneaking suspicion that you're normal like the rest of us. And I think that Aphrodite situation proved it. Like, you were so upset about how gamers were reacting to Eve from Stellar Blade, and then turn around and you were about to have an orgasm over Aphrodite. To be fair, Aphrodite looked good. They both look good. But why is one more acceptable than the other? That's all I'm saying. So like I said, I would give you the floor for 5 to 10 minutes straight to say whatever it is that's on your mind. You can roast me. You can't roast nobody else that's in my space. I'm gonna leave their space for you to say something about them. But I can't let you come on here and say something disparaging like somebody like Hypnotic and then try to play cordial with you for the rest of the stream. I can't do that. So, yeah, I mean, that's how I would do it. And then, you know, obviously we would go down topic to topic. We talk about Sweet Baby Inc. and the role of, you know, those consulting companies. We can talk about, you know, Stellar Blade. We can talk about feminism. We can talk about whatever it is that you want to talk about. I ask you the questions you want to ask me. You can ask me. I have a sneaking suspicion that I know what kind of questions you'll ask me. And I'm not really worried about you misrepresenting some of the things that I've said because I think I'm very clear, and I would just allow for the audience to use their own judgment. And so that's how I would say. Shout out to my boy Gucci who's in the building. Shout out to Sonya. I appreciate seeing y'all in the house. Shout out to Ryan Roger.
Tranny demons.
Shout out to you, Ryan. It's good to see you in here. God damn it. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and also, I want to say this to the audience. Hypothetically speaking, I don't think that she would do this, but if she agreed to come on, she's gonna get a lot of respectable points for that. The audience is not gonna like that. I get it. Y'all want me to rip her apart. I understand that. Okay, it is my stick. But if she actually agreed to come on, she gets points off that alone. I got to keep it a big. I got to keep it a meme. So we'll move on. We will move on. Next topic. Next topic. Before we go into it, next topic. We got to talk about something particular regarding the NFL draft. It's a lot of snow. It's a snow bunny apocalypse out here, but we're gonna get into it. So anyway, let's get into some of these comments. Frostfane says she has daddy issues. The elemental hero, the Shadow Link Dragon Wolf King High. Shouts out to you, bro. What is that name? What is that name, my guy? Okay. That's a doozy of a name. But yeah, though. So yeah, let's see. John says she doesn't respect herself. Why would she respect anyone else? She respect people at her job. I just think it's about, I don't know. I'm gonna leave the ball in her court. I hope somebody clip that and send it to her. I doubt she take it, but you know, it is what it is. Let's see. Ryan in here. Hey guys, just finished the show. Hope all is well. I appreciate you stopping by, bro. Of course, as always. Words of Paradise says she still be a raging leftist over things like Palestine and Trump. See, that's the thing. I don't care about her political views. I really don't. At the end of the day, we supposed to all just be gamers. So if she want to talk about Trump, like, I'm gonna let her do that. I don't really care. It ain't gonna change my opinion. I don't plan to try and change her opinion. I'm not trying to change her opinion at all. I'm trying to gain understanding. I want to understand, why do you hate the people you supposed to serve? I don't see her as any different from what they think the police is. Y'all always say the police is supposed to protect and serve. Well, nigga, you supposed to serve the gaming community, but yet you hate us. So, I don't know. All right. Let me see if I can. Where's this? Okay. We gotta pull this up. We gotta pull this. This is a wild pivot. This is nasty work. God damn. This is a wild pivot, guys. But it must be talked about. I've been thinking about this for like the last week. So for those of you who don't know, a member, I'm pretty sure I changed that music. And I don't know what that emoji was. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? I'm pretty sure I changed that music, but whatever. Okay. Let's go to YouTube. Oh, should I go to my boy Okay. So to get a general idea of what happened, where is it? God damn it, I thought he had it.
Good man.
NFL. All right, here we go. So you had this at the NFL draft. Okay, as you can see, you see NFL player here in the middle. Oh boy. God damn. black, is all outdoors, dressed and all. You see his dad, you see his mom, you see his sister, you see some family members in the back. But there's a white girl right here. There's a lot of white folks in the back. Oh boy. There's a lot of anger. A lot of anger, y'all.
She fucks niggas, y'all. Trying to tell you.
Okay. There's a lot of anger here.
New York Jets.
Oh, let me turn that back up. My bad.
Comments such as this one regarding the amount has
Hold on.
been ablaze over the past week as women rationalize.
Oh, shouts out to Emily who's gifted memberships. I sure don't appreciate you. Shout out to Emily, man. She like the show benefactor, but we got to get past this. I don't know how to stop this, guys. I really don't. I can't stop it. I don't know how. I went to bot rigs. Okay, is that the end of it? Is that the end of it? Okay, cool. I don't know. I thought I stopped it. I went to bot rigs. I'm like, yo, you gotta cut this shit out because it's like it's stopping my stream, but I can't stop it. I don't know what happened. So shouts out to Emily. I appreciate you for dropping the memberships. Shouts out to you. And I'm gonna have to show you how to use the Discord because we doing another watch party tonight. But let's keep going.
And ask questions regarding the amount of black men that they saw with white women at the NFL draft, bringing up comments such as this one. Not even gonna lie, seeing all black athletes with hot girlfriends at every draft makes my blood boil. It's borderline shameful. With follow-up questions such as,
"Aww, let me sing you a song on the world's smallest violin."
Oh, boo-hoo. Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
this one, as a black woman, I just want to know why most successful black men choose to date married white women.
Y'all ask this same question every year, and it don't matter what answer we give. You gonna ask the question again in 3 months. Why? Why do you even care?
For examples, athletes and actors. By the way, it's hilarious to watch badly worded questions like this as if the successful athlete is going to choose a woman who cannot spell. Maybe it has nothing to do with your race, because these questions usually come from their own internal insecurity or conflict, and they establish the reason why as it's attributed to race. But looking at the way that this woman writes, it looks like it's education. But nevertheless, they're coming out of the woodwork with their complaints. They don't understand it. Oh, when they become successful, they just leave black women behind in the dust. Why are they just so mean and unforgiving? We struggled with them. Why are they just going to leave us? First off, it's a complete fallacy that most successful black men date outside of their race. Most successful men, and just men in general, date within their race. But what we see from these women is
Oh, there's another one. I appreciate you, Emily. Shouts out to you.
bias. They are hardwired to establish most men or all men because they see a handful of them. But instead of attacking ridiculous statements, let's discuss of the ones that do leave said community. Why could that be?
Why are all these black college athletes that are getting drafted having white women? What's going on? I am going to tell you. As someone that is friends with a lot of D1 football players and D1 basketball players, I'm going to tell you because they have told me. Whoa. Before I get into this, I want to make it clear I'm only into black women. I'm just telling you what they have told me. My man said, bro, how many white women have you seen do the Make This Sound challenge? He said, excluding the ones that think they're 2 shades away from being white. I said, probably only one. He said, okay. Yo, 5 of my guys that play on Division I Power 5 football teams, and they were like, goody, you know the type of NIL deals we got. One of my men said, bro, I was messing with this black girl. She heard about the deal I got and started to request money, Apple Pays and Cash Apps for her hair and nails. I said, oh, shit. My other friends were saying, bro, I would try to take her out to Chipotle, Kava, this and that. She would get mad talking about, why are we going to steakhouses? You're good for it. I said, oh, shit. They were like, bro, the white women, they're down to go and get a cup of coffee, go and get some ice cream. My friends were like, bro, the white women we're dating, they pay for a lot of our stuff. I said, what do you mean? They said, bro, they know that we're making some money, but while we're at practice or we're at camp, they got us our favorite Kava bowl, double chicken, right? Waiting for them to come out of practice. My friends are telling me these girls are getting their group projects done, getting their essays done, online tests done on time. I said, wait, what? I said, bro, what about maintenance? There's no way y'all not paying for her hair, nails, bags, her lifestyle. He said, bro, first of all, my girl will get her own Starbucks and even get me one. But if I want to be nice, I'll get her something, from Starbucks. And they were like, hair and nails. They don't even care about the nails, really, And if they do it themselves. Sometimes I pitch in. And I was like, all right, what about hair? They were like, bro, she's white. She just brushes it. We're flat irons. She wants to be special. Jesus Christ, you guys are saving a lot of money.
He made a couple of good points there, but I'm gonna point out this. I feel like this is obvious. I feel like some of the problems, you know what I'm saying, can really be done in your head if you just do some mental math. Okay. D1 athlete coming out of high school. Just think. Use your brain. I know that's hard for you to do. Use your brain. D1 athlete coming out of high school. God damn. Goes to a big college. We talking University of Georgia, Tennessee, Florida, Alabama, USC, Washington, Michigan, Ohio State, Penn State, Toledo, San Diego State, SMU. I can go on and on and on and on and on. Aren't these campuses like 80% white? like what?
You stupid.
They're like 80% white. So you being a D1 athlete, immediately when you come on campus, especially here in the South, if you're in the South and you're a football player, on the food chain, you are up here. You are up here. The rest of us down here, nigga. So you come on campus and you're immediately at the top of the food chain. There's only 80 players. How many players how many students enrolled at a school at any given time? How many people there? How many women there? Maybe, I don't know. Let's look that up. How many? Okay, let's look up UGA. So there are 30 overall enrollment. So there's anywhere between, we'll say, 37,000 to 40,000 students on the University of Georgia campus. And we can use that and extrapolate it to every other big school like that. And we know that 80% of the students that go there are white. We also know that women are the majority on every campus. It's like for every one guy, there's like 4 women. So immediately, there's only 85 players on a college football team, or at least 85 guys on a roster. We'd say 20,000, 25,000 women to choose from. 23,000 of those are probably going to be white women. If you're going to get into a relationship while in college, the chances of you being in a relationship with a white woman is extremely high. It's just math, ladies. I'm sorry. I don't know where you went to.
What?
I don't know what school you went to.
What the fuck?
But last I checked, it ain't too many NFL players coming out of HBCUs. I'm sorry. I understand that makes you upset, but it ain't happening. So if you decide that you want to, do the whole blackety black and blackety black is all of this, and you want to go to a HBCU, that's fine. Ain't no NFL players there, bitch. Sorry. Let's go ahead and pour one out for your aspirations of being with an NFL player.
What more do you want from me?
Damn, I broke my soundboard.
You stupid.
It's common sense, ladies. But then let's address the elephant in the room. Sisters, let's kind of be honest with ourselves right now. This is gonna get me canceled, but it's the truth. Y'all are not built to date no D1 athlete. I'm sorry. It's an evil world we live in.
It's an evil world we live in.
But you ain't built to date no D1 athlete. Do you know what the schedule is of a D1 athlete? In college, these niggas eat, sleep, shit, go to class, go to practice, rinse and repeat. You think because they getting NIL deals and all of this and they walk around with chains and they driving around in Hellcats that they out there living the life on the beach every day in Cancun, going on trips? No. From the moment they step on campus, their lives are scheduled out from freshman year all the way up to senior year unless they get drafted in junior year. They might play the game with their friends, but most of the time they up there at that facility. The difference between you and white women is white women are okay with playing their role. It's just the facts. White women don't care. White women be like, as long as I get my G-Wagon and my bags, I'm straight. You be doing too much. You got too much ego. You got too much ego, so it ain't gonna work. We're gonna play this last part of this, and then we're gonna let this conversation go. Cause I just want to speak on that. Well, this is Charleston White. Y'all know I love me some Charleston White. He be wilding sometimes, but hey.
The white woman don't focus on you. Yeah, she go get all the money affairs and all to make sure the business is run smooth, go get the charity, and the black woman be squabbling with you about your dick. Yeah, your black woman go squabble with you about your white woman go open charities up, start doing book clubs and reading shit, making sure she picked an accountant and financial advisor, and the black go be one about who is that calling? Who is that? So that's why I ain't bullshit. She gonna be stuck on the part. She ain't gonna never get the financial business aspect of it. So I see why them niggas do that.
Yeah, so you don't think that makes them what can I say?
Like homie, listen, you damn near have to. When you go to making the kind of money they're making, homie, for one, the black woman, homie, she'll trip anywhere in front of your business partner, and so he'll start saying, man, you can't control your woman, man, your woman will come, so he'll start not wanting to do business with you. Because your woman, y'all will be out together, nigga, your woman will catch attitude in front of his woman and wife, and everybody about business be looking at your woman crazy.
It's embarrassing.
She in her feelings.
It's embarrassing.
The black woman, between the black woman and the black man, they in their feelings everywhere.
Your ego. That's what it is, your ego. When you get to making a certain amount of money, first of all, I think this goes for black men, white men, Asian men. When you get this making a certain amount of money, you have to be around other people of different ethnic backgrounds. It is what it is. It's just the facts. There's nothing you can do. If you think that you're a white guy and you can just only be around, I mean, unless you just in a small town being successful, but white guys who are very successful, they got to be around black people too. And every now and again, they might, have a little run in with the black woman. It is what it is. It is what it is. So when you get to making a certain amount of money, there's certain things you can't afford. And I'm sorry, like black women got a lot of ego, bro. Like y'all gonna put a nigga on skates and have a nigga out here looking crazy. Now, is that to say that white women don't do, nefarious things? No. But there's just a more likelihood that you're going to find a partner as opposed to a goddamn, adversary in a relationship when you have that kind of money. In another culture. It is what it is. So that's all I got to say about that. I just had to point that out because niggas was wilding about that the last few weeks. Okay. It is what it is. All right. So before we move on to the next thing, we got a lot of y'all. We got 26 people watching on YouTube. Where's my Twitter? I don't know how that happened. Uh-oh. Okay. We got 26 people watching on YouTube. I don't know what's going on Twitter. I ain't gonna hold you. Twitter say 9 people. 9 people watching on Twitter. I see my membership counter is broken, so that ain't working. I gotta fix that later. I don't know what's going on with that, so we'll fix that later. So we got Cult Classic K says these types of women come off so bitter. They are bitter. I see y'all going crazy with the emojis. I'm finna add some more. And speaking of adding more, there go Honey in the chat. Shouts out to Honey. Don't know what I'd do without her. Emily says, just always sign a prenup. Lots of gold diggers out there. So here's my opinion on gold diggers. And this is going to be a very controversial opinion, but I believe this wholeheartedly. There is either no such thing as gold diggers or all women are gold diggers. That's what I believe. Because I believe that we are put here to provide. I just think different women go different ways about how they gold dig. And me, the way I look at it is like, well, I don't believe in being used. This is going to sound crazy to a lot of people. So y'all clip this and make me look crazy. I'm going to be mad. I don't believe in being used because I would rather be used than to be useless. Like, what's a better situation? I don't know. Getting kicked out of your girl's house because you are absolutely useless, or having a chick use you for your money. And maybe I'm crazy. Because at the very least, if I'm getting used for my money, it means I know how to get money, right? So I can just replace it. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. I feel like we're here to be used. That's what I feel like. I would much rather be used than to be, and I'm not just talking about for my money. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you, though, if you want to place value on your usefulness. If you out here giving people free trials and getting mad because they're not renewing the trial, then that's on you. I'll charge for my usefulness, goddammit. That's how I feel. So I don't believe there's a such thing as, no, it's not that there's no such thing as a gold digger. It's either all women are gold diggers, or there's no such thing as a gold digger. Because I believe like one woman will tell you, yeah, like I need you to make this amount, I need you to make that amount, and you're like, oh, you a gold digger. While the chick who doesn't necessarily say that, she'll get with you, but once she started realizing how broke you really are, she's gonna be up out of there. Or at the very least, she's gonna wait till a better opportunity comes along, and you're not gonna call her a gold digger because you didn't realize that. But when she realizes that, there's certain things she want out of life and you can't provide it, like, it's the same thing. It's just, what kind of woman, if you only make $50,000 a year and you trying to holler at a supermodel, you fucking up. I'm just saying, a woman that looked that good got a lot of different people offering her a lot of different kind of lifestyles, and you only make $50,000 a year. That's nasty work. You setting yourself up for the okie doke. I'm just saying. Emily says, nah, there are gold diggers and some women love you no matter what. I don't know. I've seen a lot. And love can only go so far. Love can only go so far. And I'm not blaming women for it. If you got with a dude and he was paying the bills and then he lost his job and for some reason got depressed and he no longer paid the bills, need to get up out of there. I ain't saying abandon the nigga. I'm just saying abandon the nigga. He ain't doing his job. God damn. I'm just saying. Now, if you got a family, if y'all got kids together, you owe him a longer period. But let's keep it a bean. Your man been out of work for a year? I don't know. Fellas, I don't know. Y'all tell me. I don't know. I'm just saying. Something's got to give. So anyway, we got to move on to the next topic. Okay, where we going next? Woo! So much to talk about. So much to talk about. Oh my God. Let's go ahead and knock this one out the motherfucking way. Oh, Eric. Guys. Christian asked, have we seen Fallout? Guess what, Christian? We are watching the first episode of Fallout tonight in the Discord, in the theater, watch party live tonight. Me, Jess, Honey, and all of the rest of the Discord ninjas. We in there. So first episode tonight. So hey, if you I don't know if you got one of the memberships. It doesn't look like you did. But you can join the Discord for free, but to access the theater room, you got to be a member. So we're going to be reacting to that thing tonight. So, matter of fact, I need to text Jess. Where's my phone? The time, 11 p.m. Eastern time. But anyway, so let's go. Okay, so Eric's. This is, for those of you who don't know who Eric's is, this is the guy who's pretty much, I mean, from what I've seen, dude has made his entire career on criticizing Eric July. And Eric July has gotten so big to the point that he no longer acknowledges this guy. So now he has to no, actual fandom. Now he actually has to go at other creators who will give him the attention. And this shit is comical. Where is it? This was an hour ago. Stream Tuesday. This isn't the one from last night. Did they delete it? Where's the live? Nah, it must be on Eric's Reloaded's channel. Nah, cuz, did he delete it? Second show. Okay.
Oh, hi there. My name's...
As you can see, this guy is a flaming you-know-what. Gay! Oh, just got my new soundbite. I'm going to get that one. Damn, I don't know why I don't have that one. You see the rainbow. You see what's going on here. But no, Ryan, I'm not talking about the one where they did the rankings. I'm talking about the one last night where we was going back and forth with them. They didn't want no smoke with me. They didn't want no smoke. I'm letting you know. Right now, they didn't want no smoke with me. This isn't the one, bro. He was live on it last night. This is from an hour ago, so this can't be it. And this is the one where they was ranking the creators that they don't like. So where is the one where Eric's? Maybe it's Eric's debunks. Yeah, I think this is the one.
Hey.
Yeah. This the one. Okay. Here's the one. Let me see. Let me go to the part where, okay, here we go. So I'm gonna pull, I wonder if I can pull up the live chat. Can I pull up the live chat? Nah, I don't think I can.
Use gay as an insult when there's an actual gay person. Like, how is that an insult? This is,
as you can see, this guy over here to the left has Hypnotic as his avatar, and it says Hypnotic loves cum. Come on, bro. Really? Really? This is the best you could do?
Well, and then three other people who just don't care about being like, if somebody thinks I'm gay, what is it? That doesn't affect me. I'm not, but I mean, fucking literally doesn't matter.
I don't debate folks. So you say you think Hypnotic wants to debate. I don't debate people when I know that the purpose of them doing this is to make money.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with them doing something on YouTube to make money, but there's no point in debating them on any of these topics when the entire purpose of their platform is to make money off of doubling, tripling, quadrupling down on all of this.
Wait a second, hold on, man. He's using the wrong end of the fucking eggplant. This fucking idiot. This fucking idiot, dude. He can't even fucking do his homophobic fucking memes.
It's the base. He's got the base. Like, we're coming in from the bottom end.
Jesus
Christ. So yeah, it's too funny.
I demand better fucking homophobic fucking memes against me. Goddamn it! I demand a higher quality than this shit.
It says here, on one very gay day, 4 legendary dead channels came together in the hopes of ranking the top anti-woke grifters on YouTube from irrelevant to top grifter. The stream was viewed by tens of people, resulting in a fart in the wind on YouTube. That's a funny thing to say when you make a thumbnail and have your intro about that stream.
Look, can I just say real quick? So
what kind of argument is that? I'm trying to skip to the part that's relevant
here, and it's in just a split second. I can't. Where's my other screen at?
The underlying thing too with all this is that the fact that we are able to get to the the modest subscriber base that we have. Oh, he's going to push them.
Reading other people's opinions.
It's really like it's cringe and not like in any kind of.
Okay, here we go.
I said it multiple times. If you're going to talk shit about me, be willing to send me the link.
Calling somebody a bottom feeder as platform 6 times. I mean, it's not about platform size. It's not what we're talking about, man. Like, you're taking it out, you're removing the context of what we said, and you're just comparing the fuck.
Addressing the whole Hypnotic is a coward in the mask comment. The thing is, some people are willing to put their face out because we understand. We're willing to take the face on criticism, but there's others who have family members that they want to protect. So I can understand both sides of it. If you got a family to protect, I do not advise that you put your face out here. I really don't, because lunatics like these will absolutely come after your family. But this was the comment that I left. Calling somebody a bottom feeder who has a platform 6 times yours is insane. And look how they responded to it.
Platform size, as if that's a smart thing to do when it's really just a moron's idea of deflecting criticism.
So about us.
Let me run that back.
Okay. So look on the screen there, right there. I called him a coward in a mask on his stream. I went into the stream and said, "You are a coward in a mask. Send me a link right now." I said it.
That was such a manly thing to do. Oh, I went to your stream and called you a coward. God, dude, these guys.
Multiple times. If you're gonna talk shit about me, be willing to send me the link.
Calling somebody a bottom feeder as platform 6 times. I mean, it's not about platform size. It's not what we're talking about, man. Like, you're taking out, you're removing the context of what we said, and you're just comparing the fucking platform size as if that's a smart thing to do when it's really just a more.
You called him a bottom feeder, you fucking moron. How can you call? What else does a bottom? What do you mean? I'm taking out the context. I didn't take out anything. You called him a bottom feeder. If you call somebody a bottom feeder, you're obviously implying that they're small, insignificant, and not worth addressing. Yet you have an entire stream addressing the nigga, and you called him a bottom feeder when his channel is 6 times yours. Like, bro, like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Nigga! This shit is weird.
Moron's idea of deflecting criticism.
So are all these people idiots when they call actors and directors failures when they're making millions of dollars a year? Does that make them insane?
Are you a fucking moron? Calling somebody a bottom feeder versus calling somebody a failure is not the same thing. If you make a movie that makes millions of dollars, but it didn't live up to its expectations as far as the quality and the amount of money that it was supposed to make based on what you invested, it was a failure. Does that make you a bottom feeder? No. The fuck are you talking about? You done shoved that damn rainbow flag too far up your damn ass. The fuck? The fuck?
Does it make Hypnotic insane calling out like people in the entertainment industry that probably have a net worth of billions of dollars? Is that insane?
Yeah, I mean,
what are we even talking about here?
And he is. He's literally fucking just reading articles from Bounty into Comics and shit. He doesn't add anything. He just, reads an article and then makes fucking like memes from 2015 or whatever.
As far as reading articles go, we literally have journalists out here who gives us updates on stories, give us 3 sentences of an update, and then repost cliff notes from previous articles. You want to talk about just reading articles. Evidently, people, there's a space for this content. Me, I'm more of an entertainer. I'm not just reading articles. I'm more of an entertainer. I'm trying to make people laugh. And you know what I'm saying? That and the third. But people like Hypnotic reading the article, maybe you're at work and you don't have time to read articles all day. So go to your favorite internet personality and listen to them read the article. How is that any different from listening to a fucking audiobook? It's just politics. The fuck? Man, tighten up, man. Pull that goddamn rainbow flag out of your ass, man.
Yeah, it's and that's the thing. He will never show his fucking face because he's a goddamn coward who loves cum.
So I had some other stuff planned here, but
I dare you to say that to somebody's face in public. And here's another thing. I was putting a lot more stuff in this chat. They would not they would not acknowledge anything I was saying, bro. Like, once they realized like what I was there for. Hold on. Hello? What's going on? I'm on stream. Okay, I'll call you when I'm through. My bad. Might have been an emergency. But anyway, lost where I was. But they would not address any of the things I was saying. Like, once they realized what I was there for, it was like, oh no, we can't come at him. He's black. We can't call him racist. You know what I'm saying? We can't call him a bigot. You know what I'm saying? We're just gonna ignore him.
I don't even think we have to go through it. We can just move on to Yellow Flash because I feel like a lot of this stuff is just redundant at this point. Like,
Hypnotic, Yellow Flash is your future. I want you to understand that, man. Yellow Flash is your future. He is future you. You're basically like, yeah.
Yeah.
The fuck does that mean?
Oh, so now we're gonna like talk semantics, right? We're gonna talk semantics.
Yeah,
so
right.
Is Hypnotic above Nerdrotic? Is Hypnotic above Critical Drinker? Is Hypnotic above Eric July? Is Hypnotic making content based on articles from other people? Oh, there you are. Why didn't you show the part where you were caught in the lie? Also, Eric, let me know when we.
About? God damn. What is him being above any of those guys have anything to do with anything? It has nothing to do with nothing. What the fuck is wrong with these people? Are insane. But he did agree to do a debate with Hypno. Now I'm gonna be honest with you, Hypno. I don't know if you're still in the chat or not. I feel like you should do a bait and switch. I feel like you should show up and then swap me in there. Cause you pretty jaded. You gonna go in there with your blood already boiling. Not boiling, but you gonna go in there already ready to explode. I would kill him. Cause you gonna get in there, you gonna blast their ass. I would roast them too, but not in the way you gonna roast them. You gonna set them ablaze. They're gonna be like, see, he's a bigot. He's a bigot, Charlie. He's a goddamn bigot. I think Hypno proved himself when Director X happened. Give the guy some credit. My opinion on that is that it was very contentious. It was very contentious. Me, when I debate, I'm not being that contentious. First of all, for even showing up, you're gonna get a wee bit of respect. Now I get it. A lot of people want to see blood. We can do that. Like I said, if you a man, will you hush? If you a man, I'll violate you. But I have to give you a little bit of respect just for showing up. But the thing with Hypnotic is he ain't gonna weather no storm. Hypnotic is gonna feed. He gonna dive right into the storm. Me, I'm trying to get to the minutia of what's going on here. So, like, for example, if Eric come in and he says something like, "Oh, you're just a bigot," or "You're just a racist," or "You're just a sexist," man, Hypnotic gonna go off. Hypnotic gonna go off, and then Eric is gonna run with his tail wagging between his legs. Me, I'm trying to be a little bit more surgical because I want to dismantle your argument from the bottom up. Let's go into this clip.
Firm, because we have one of the biggest astroturfing, anti-fandom, grifting cockroaches on YouTube, having to do the walk of shame and walk back a bunch of stuff that he has been doing for 2 years against the cartoon and creators behind that cartoon, because he has realized that everything he did, everything that he said was so egregious and wrong that there is no denying it. And I'm talking about someone we are very familiar with, Yellow Flash. This spineless coward dressing in Naruto cosplay now has to apologize and do the walk of shame. He says with this apology, and be very clear on this, this is about as close to what an apology is going to be from any of these cockroaches. I was wrong about Bo DeMaio. He has been going after Bo for 2 years about this cartoon. X-Men 97 is a masterpiece outside of the animation. I'll give him that. Animation is subjective. A masterpiece after he spent video after video after video trying his best to make this show, set this show up for failure. A bunch of people 1,000 times more creative than Yellow Flash that worked really hard on this series. He wanted to set them up for failure. I want you to remember that. Hire him back like you did with James Gunn. So he's even asking to have Bo hired back before he even knows what happened. All of these things we tried to tell you, and you pushed so hard back against us on that. Yellow Flash and so many people in the space. And guess what? We were fucking right. We were right about this. When we told you that the X-Men would not fail because it's going woke, because it was already woke, you should have listened to us. We tried to tell you, but your pride, your ego, you cannot for a second even consider that people on the opposite side of you might actually have a point.
Okay, so first of all, let's go ahead and address his point. Because I was in that crowd too. I roasted the X-Men show. Let's go ahead and pour one out for the L that people like me and Yellow Flash gotta take for, doubting the series.
What more do you want from me?
You stupid.
We got to take the L. We got to take the L. So, now that we've taken the L, let's go ahead and dissect what you just said. Yes, we roasted X-Men for 2 years. The X-Men 97 show for 2 years. But why did we do that? Why did we do that? Because everything else Marvel put out was fucking trash. And if you want to sit here and pretend as though that wasn't the case, you're a fucking liar. Everything has been trash. Okay? The Eternals was trash. Diversity, inclusion, everything they talk, diversity, inclusion, garbage. Doctor Strange, trash. Thor 5, trash. Spider-Man, pretty good. What else have they even come out with? Captain Falcon and the American Soldier or some shit, trash. Mrs. Marvel, trash. Secret Invasion, colossal trash. Jesus. Everything they touched was garbage. She-Hulk, buns, teaks, ass. So don't sit up here and pretend like, it was out of the realm for X-Men to be trash. 2, Bo DeMaio bait and switched us. And sometimes I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying anything, Bo. I'm just saying, I don't think that you would actually pretend to be gay to get in this spot. I don't think you would actually do that. I don't know. All I'm saying is he kept doing this whole thing about, I'm doing this show through my experience as a gay man. everything they said leading up to this show made it seem like it was going to be a lot of political woke garbage in it. And if you watch the show, I mean, there's some comments in there that are a little, modern and politically charged. Magneto called some people some bigots or whatever the case may be, which if you know about Magneto, that's kind of spot on for him. The show is a masterpiece. And I'm with Yellow Flash. You got to bring Bo DeMayo back. We'll get to Bo DeMayo in a minute. But stop parading yourself around like this is some amazing victory. Nigga, you're 1 for 30. Stop it. You're 1 for 30. Cut it out. Let me get to some of these comments, man. I definitely think it would be a toss-up between me and aTraes. I agree. Wait, hold on. If he was right, he'd be popular unless he's not appealing to a mass audience. Yeah. Words of Paradise would be the best of debating these progressive types. You think so? You think so? I don't know. I don't mean to sound arrogant, but I'm a pretty good debater. I know when to take my... Oh, shout out to my boy Gooch who's in the building. Gooch says, I'm eating shit for thinking X-Men 97 was going to be garbage. I admit it, but I got to go with what Disney has been producing for the past. And that's a fact. That's a fact. And just because X-Men 97 is going to be is good doesn't mean that all of a sudden I'm looking forward to the next Avengers movie. It's just going to look... Young Avengers look like ass. That shit like Spy Kids with a bigger budget. I don't want to watch that shit. Oh, don't even get me started on a new Captain America movie. Nigga! Don't even get me started on that. So, I don't know. Eric's, you can feel however you want to feel. I think you got that pride flag too far up your ass. And, congratulations on the victory. Listen, and here's another thing I'll say. I can't speak for everybody else. I want this stuff to be good. I've enjoyed every single moment of X-Men 97. I have. I truly have. So much so that I've been advocating for other people to watch it, even if they got to go through nefarious ways to get it. I get not wanting to support Disney. I keep telling y'all, the anti-woke crowd, we don't have a leg to stand on if you just make good content. That's just a fact. That's the truth. If you make good content, we don't have a leg to stand on. We talk shit about your show thinking it's going to be woke. It comes out, it's not woke, it's really good. And we like, damn, we got to find somebody else to complain about. You're right. You're right. So, it is what it is. Now, speaking of X-Men 97, there's something that we got to discuss. Okay? There's something we got to discuss. Spoilers. If you don't want to be spoiled, but I just want to bring up this little fight scene. I want to see if they got it. Y'all got to watch this. This is why I say this show is amazing. Nightcrawler is one of my favorite X-Men. Obviously, Wolverine is Wolverine. Watch this shit right here.
Why resist the inevitable?
Lady, I got 6 reasons why.
No, mein Freund. Nein. We must get them away from Rogue.
That's just a clip. I can tell they had a grand old time making that. And so what this made me think about, I went over to Bo DeMayo, because he's on Twitter now. Okay. I went over to his page. And there's something that I cannot wrap my mind around. He is still promoting the show. He talks about Bastian's mother. Oh shit, that's a spoiler, my bad. Well, I did say spoilers, so. Okay. He's posting about the show. Two geeks walk into a Star Wars bar for an X-Men 97 screening. X-Men 97 episode 8 embraces Magneto was right. He says thanks to the EW. Now look at he's watching it at home. He's posting screenshots of it. He's talking about the show. Now y'all know my favorite issue of X-Men. You wanted your Wolverine moments. I agree. He's doing a countdown to when the episode drop. Guys, does this look like a guy who's been fired?
God damn.
Somebody let me know. Am I tripping? If I work on a show, if I wrote 2 seasons of a show for you, you fire me a week before the show, allegedly, a week before the show airs. Am I about to be on social media promoting the show? No.
No. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No. 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 Hell no. No.
Absolutely not. But he is. So what the fuck happened? Is he fired or is he not? Bo, first of all, I just want to say firsthand, like I said, I was wrong. I was wrong. It's obvious that you are a fan. One of my favorite moments, right, was actually in a trailer. Let me show y'all this. Where is it? I think this is it. At the end of this trailer, watch this.
Almost forgot.
Am I going to war or a circus?
What'd you expect? Black leather?
Hey, yo. You get it? If you watch the early X-Men movies, you get that. You get that reference. For those of you who don't get it. For those of you who don't get it.
You actually go outside in these things? What would you prefer? Yellow spandex?
Woo! That's funny. This is how you know these are fans. To be thoughtful enough to think about that, Bo DeMayo is clearly a fan. So what happened? What happened, guys? Why is he not? Listen, he's not in jail. I don't see no scandals coming out. Hire that nigga back, man. Kevin Feige, I don't know what you got to do. I don't know who you got to get assassinated. Bring him back in. You cannot afford to lose him. You get what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Shouts out to Bo DeMayo. Whatever it is that you did wrong, unless you murdered somebody, unless you took some vagina.
I'm here to tell you right now.
We don't care. We don't care. All right. Let's move on. Let's move on. Gosh. Guys, that show is amazing. And I don't care what nobody say. I think it's better than the original. I sure do. I do. Judge me not. I think it's better than the original. Oh, you want to know why, don't you? You want to know why I think it's better than. So, I think the one thing that makes it better than the original for me is obviously the episodes are longer and therefore it gives them a lot more room to tell more story. I do. Somebody said that there was pacing issues with this show. I'm like, how the fuck you gonna say there's pacing issues when you go back and watch the old show? Because I'm going through the old show again. I'm rewatching it, and I didn't even realize I'm watching the show, and it's like this shit go from 0 to 100 real quick. I'm like, wait, what just happened? Because they only had like 15 to 18 minutes for an episode. And so they had to move quickly. This show allowed you to marinate in the emotions. It allowed you to and guys, they pulled this off with almost next to no Wolverine. Remember all the early movies was like throwing Wolverine in your face, and to be honest with you, I loved it. You know what I'm saying? I love Wolverine. But this show, I never loved Rogue as much as I love Rogue today. Never have I ever. Judge me not. I've never loved Rogue. I thought she was generic. I don't know what I thought. She was just meh. Meh. But in this show, it ain't even about her powers. It's about, I love her accent. I love her mentality. The love triangle. I don't want to spoil too much, but the love triangle. And then here comes Gooch. Magneto, bro. The character development is 1,000,000 times better. Magneto. Guys, I shared a tear when I don't want to ruin it. If you haven't seen it, just go watch it. I don't want to ruin it. I can't talk no more. I can't talk. Magneto. When that man said enough, I said, and I watched the video, and here's how you know. Marvel, pay attention. When you make good content, everybody eats. Everybody eats. There used to be a time when I was watching Marvel movies and Marvel content where after the movie was over, after the show was over, you know the first thing I did? I went online. What does this mean? I'm typing. What did this mean? What was this reference? What was that Easter egg? I'm trying to figure it all out. Because like I told y'all, when it came to Marvel, I was a normie. I didn't read comic books like y'all did. I had to catch up. Shout out to Comics Explained. Shouts out to Comics Explained. It's getting hot. I was a normie. Like I was a normie. And so catching up all this stuff has been amazing. But the last few years, Cult Classic K is talking about I think y'all are full of shit, but happy for you. Cassie, have you seen X-Men 97 yet? While you over here judging us? I want to know, before I say anything else, I want to know, have you seen it yet? And get the fuck, Cassie, come here. Come here.
What? Bro, what are you talking?
I'm gonna play this just for you. This is a sickness.
Don't do it. Don't do it. You have gone and done it anyways. You are going to pay. You have come to understand that the very behavior you are engaging in, it is a sickness.
It is a sickness.
It is deviant. Therefore, we do not want it. Do not partake in this ever.
Oh my gosh. She over here judging us. She ain't even seen it. I challenge you to go watch it. I challenge you. Matter of fact, if you come into the Discord, we'll watch it together. We will watch it together. I will make I'll double up. Cause because you can't do nights, I have to work something out. I have to work something out. I have to work something out. So, yeah, you got to watch it. So I'm gonna stop glazing X-Men 97 because if I talk too much more about it, I'm gonna spoil something, and I don't want to do that for y'all. Okay, so we got to go on to the next topic. Oh, I want to talk about this. Where is it? Am I buying a Michael Penix jersey? I will. I absolutely will. I loved the pick. Quite frankly, I don't want to get into too much. I understand sports. There's no bigger way to get rid of a nerd's erection than to start talking about sports. Well, not all nerds, obviously, but I remember one time I brought up sports in the group chat. Boy, Hypnotic about kicked me out the damn group. Where is it? Where is it? God damn it. I gotta go and find it again. Oh, here. I'm an idiot. It's right here in my damn face. Okay, so we gotta talk about this. All right, Sonya, I'm glad you stopped by. I appreciate you for coming through. It's good having you here. Okay, so here we go. We gotta talk about this. It's a quick little story. So, women around the world, women around America right now are trying to call men useless. What is the reason why they're calling men useless? Well, there was a story going around a little while back where this female college student fights back against an armed robber and yanks the magazine from the gun. We're just going to go right into the if I can get this ad out of here. Like, I can't get this ad. Hold on. God damn it, New York Post. What is this? No, this isn't. Go back. Oh, Jesus Christ. I got to find it. Okay. All right, here we go. So I'm going to play this really quick.
There's certainly concern among all the students that we talked to today on campus with the fact that these robberies happened in broad daylight. This block of University Avenue is one of the busiest on campus. We have surveillance video of one of the incidents that shows just how dangerous these robberies can be.
The University of Chicago is warning students about a string of armed robberies that happened on or near campus. One of them was captured on surveillance video just before 3 p.m. Wednesday near 56th and University as a student was walking back to her apartment.
I was just walking home from class and...
What y'all rating, gentlemen?
Let me suck them titties, baby.
I see a man in a mask approach me.
You can see the suspect snatching Maddie's phone, and that's when she fights back, trying to grab his weapon.
I'm able to get my hands on the gun and remove the magazine out of the gun, and I toss it into the bush.
Maddie is able to run away as her attacker comes back to search for that magazine. He then gets into a dark-colored sedan and takes off with his getaway driver.
I think fight definitely kicked in, but I'm in no way advocating to resist an armed robbery. I think it was really not the right decision, looking back on it. I don't blame the...
Boy, my man's here just chilling.
God damn!
Yo, he over there sitting on the side just going,
finish her.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. This is nasty work. This is it's one thing. It's one thing to go, you know, I'm gonna let a couple, you know what I'm saying, handle their business. I'm not gonna intervene. But to sit there on your ass watching the dude in the mask rob a woman, I'm not gonna lie. That's nasty work. I mean, she over there suffering and here he is. Motherfucker just sitting in the back. That motherfucker just dancing. Yo. That's funny. That's funny. Hold on.
The campus, I don't blame the bystander, I don't blame the police. They did a great job. I think it's just finding the people who did this attack because they will do it again.
Chicago police say a second student was robbed in that same block on Wednesday. Then a third student was robbed off campus just 5 minutes later.
Yeah, damn.
56th and Dorchester.
The fact that it's been getting closer and closer to, the central hub of where students are is very concerning.
The university sent a letter to students saying it will be.
So, of course, this sparked a lot of, questions. Junior says, where is that clip from? So there was a group back in the day called Dormtainment. The video is called The World's Worst Boyfriend. Shit's hilarious. Let me see if I can find it. Let's see. Where is it? Let me see. I think Matt Walsh was talking about it. Let's go on. When Matt Walsh is being reasonable, I think he has good content to react to when he's being reasonable.
And pay special attention to what's happening, or what's not happening, I suppose, in the foreground of this video. Here it is.
It was just before 3 in the 5600 block of South University. Maddie says a confrontation happened and the suspect demanded her phone before flashing the gun. The pair got into a tussle.
I was grabbing for maybe my phone, maybe the gun. It's really like a blackout moment for me. And I realized that I was able to grab the magazine out of the gun.
The loaded
I don't know. From that angle, I don't know. I know y'all said 6. I'm going to have to bring it down to 5. She looking, I don't know if it's just an angle, but she looked like she 2 Debbie cakes away from
Big Shirley.
I don't know. Ryan says he's out, man. It's late in the UK. Shouts out to you, bro. I appreciate you for stopping by. And look forward to seeing you tomorrow on Saturday Night Hypnosis. But yeah, though, so let's keep going.
And I realized that I was able to grab the magazine out of the gun.
The loaded magazine, now in police custody, Maddie says, and she hopes it will help solve the crime. Just minutes after that ordeal sent people in the area scrambling to safety. Another armed robbery involving 2 suspects with handguns reported in the 1300 block of East 56th Street. That crime under investigation by the Chicago Police Department.
I want to feel safer on this campus. That's the bottom line.
I think we can always ask for more from our campus and our city.
Maddie says she hopes fellow students and staff are vigilant and keep their guard up. When all said and done, she says her reaction was a knee-jerk one, and she's thankful to be okay.
I couldn't necessarily really register the threat ahead of me, so definitely.
What the fuck? Hey, yo, why did they sit there and look at each other for did you see that? They sat there and stared at each other for at least 30 seconds.
Vigilant and keep their guard up. When all said and done, she says her reaction was a knee-jerk one, and she's thankful to be.
And look, is it me or did she turn around and look at my mans and say, "You're not gonna help"? Nope.
No. No. No.
Nope.
No.
She over there getting her ass whooped. He like, "Welcome to hell."
Welcome to hell, motherfucker!
And it's like my favorite clip right now, man. It's like my favorite clip.
Be okay.
I couldn't necessarily really register the threat ahead of me, so definitely wouldn't advocate for fighting back. Losing a life over a phone is definitely not worth it.
So she removed the magazine from the gun, and I will say, obviously all credit goes to her for fighting back successfully. I will say a word of warning to anyone in the future: if you're in the situation and you manage to remove the magazine from your attacker's gun, one thing you should realize is that he might still have a bullet in the chamber, so you're not necessarily home free. So just something to keep in mind. But the thing that many people have zeroed in on, the detail that stands out the most in that video, is the other guy, the guy who was not involved and remained not involved and who was sitting in the grass and watching this unfold. So if you're listening on the audio podcast, you didn't, of course, see that, but that's what you see in the video. There's some other guy who's probably, 15 feet away watching this. We don't know who that guy is, but he sat there and he watched while this woman struggled with her attacker, and he did not appear to lift a finger to help. Now, many people have condemned this guy. They've called him a coward, selfish, weak, so on and so forth. They say that he had a duty to intervene, to protect the innocent, to be a man, etc. And listen, if that were me, of course, it's easy to say, not being in the situation, but if that were me, I would step in because I wouldn't be able to live with myself if I watched that happen. Especially,
and that's tough. That's tough. Because, like, knowing me and knowing everything that I know it would be in my best interest to stay up out of it. And just knowing what I know, it's in my best interest to go and look. Damn, that's crazy. And keep watching. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. But part of me is like, would I really be able to, like, sleep at night if it had went the other way? If she would have got clapped and I'm sitting there, but then again, like, common sense would tell you, if that person is crazy enough to clap her, he'll probably want to clap me too, seeing as I saw the whole thing, like witness. So, I don't know. And it's a tough situation. Gucci says, to be frank, remember the man who got arrested in New York subway after saving passengers from a crazed dude? I think his name is Daniel Penny. I think Matt Walsh brings that up. And that's an interesting, that's an interesting predicament.
If it played out differently and the woman was killed, God forbid, in the struggle, I wouldn't be able to live with myself having witnessed that and not at least attempted to do anything about it. So I think that I would intervene. But can we blame this guy for not doing anything?
Hell no.
The answer is that we can't blame him, really. We have lost the right as a society to expect men to step up in those situations. In fact, I think that I would intervene, again, acknowledging that you can't really say for sure what you would do unless you're in that situation. But I'm not even sure that I could say that that's morally the right thing in the current climate.
Nope.
Especially if you have a family and kids of your own who need you.
You're independent women. You don't need no man. You're independent women. You don't need no man.
Oh.
What happened to I'm not a damsel in distress? You don't need these guns, baby. You don't need these guns. You got it yourself. You ain't no damsel in distress. You don't need saving. You don't need saving.
Because why is that? Well, there are several reasons, but starting with the most obvious, men who intervene are frequently arrested and sent to prison. Daniel Penny is facing years in prison right now for doing exactly what the Twitter mob wants this other guy to have done. Look, I mean, it's one thing to ask a man to risk his life and, to protect the innocent. It's one thing to ask that. And I think that in an ideal situation, we should ask men to do that. But it's another thing to tell him that he must risk his life, and if he survives, he'll go to jail. Like the idea that this guy, just because he happened to be there, is now required to either die or go to jail. He's required to put himself in...
That's nasty work. That's nasty work. That is disgusting work. Y'all know how many videos I've seen where a woman is being attacked, a guy interferes, the guy turns his attention to the guy. Now the guy is getting his ass whooped for interfering, and the girl disappears. Good luck, nigga. I appreciate the help. Good luck. Or worse, you interfere, stopping the girl from getting her ass whooped. You start fighting the dude. This bitch turn around and start fighting you. So that's why to this day, I mind my business.
To this day! To this day!
I mind my business. Gucci says, rest in peace, Kevin. Yeah, shouts out to the Godfather, man. Rest in peace to the Godfather. Words of Paradise says, wow, is this a rare Matt? Oh, you don't like Matt Walsh?
In a position where the two top most likely outcomes are death and jail. Like, we just can't, that's an absurd idea. We can't expect that. Is that what it is? Like, he just happens to be there, and now it's like, well, sorry, man, your life is over. Because this other guy has chosen to do something. Because you happen to witness it, your life has to be over. You have to do something now where either you will die or probably go to prison. Sorry, that's just your luck. Sorry about your luck. Your life's over. I know you had other plans maybe, and maybe you have a family. That's why I say I don't know, again, we don't know this guy's situation, but you got a family at home, let's say. Is it even morally right for you to do something knowing there's a...
That's an interesting question. I would love to poll women and ask, ladies, if you have a man at home, y'all got a family, y'all got children together, and your man is out, and another woman is being attacked, do you expect him to jump in and interfere? And if you do, are you now upset if he dies in the process or goes to jail? I want to know. I want to know. His duty is to you and your children, but he risked his life to save another woman, and now he's dead or in jail. I think that's enough from Matt Walsh. I think this is the unfortunate repercussions of a society that has gone out of its way to demonize men for being men. This is the unfortunate repercussions of a society that has tried to convince women that a woman can do everything a man can. And unfortunately, women were lied to. And so now you're in hell.
Welcome to hell, motherfucker!
You're in hell. Guys are hesitant to jump in. I mean, shit, you can look at the gym. Guys are hesitant to help you at the gym. You at the gym trying to bench press, you struggling. We can see you struggling. We ain't helping. Because Lord forbid you got a camera set up in there and look at this creep. He thinks I need help. What?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Like, I was just trying to stop you from dying, but here you are calling me a creep on TikTok, and now I'm going viral. And my girl is cussing me out because she like, oh, you supposed to be at gym working out. What you doing trying to help another woman? The bitch was gonna die. It's nasty work. This is nasty work. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Woo. 2 hours. 2 hours we went. It's nasty work. I had a grand old time. It didn't feel like 2 hours. We had a grand old time. We about to go ahead and wind the stream down. I appreciate everybody who stopped by. Some announcements to make. So starting next week, my work schedule is changing. My new off days. Previously, I was working 7 days a week. Seven, yes, that's right. I was working 7 days a week. God damn. I was. But I managed to finesse both of my jobs to the same schedule. I did. I am now off on Fridays and Saturdays. So, Fridays, we will be doing Ninja Cast. Saturdays, we're going to find something to do. I don't know if it's going to be more of a gaming day. We're going to stream something. And then, of course, we got Saturday night hypnosis. And then, of course, we got watch parties Friday night and Saturday night. So yeah, stay tuned. We're continuing to grow. Oh, and by the way, we got to reach 9,000 subscribers before next Friday. We got to. Because if I don't, I got to wear clown makeup on next week's stream. So help me. Help me. Okay? Help me. But other than that, guys, I got new emotes and badges coming out for the memberships. I'm working on that. Like I said, the Discord is free. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and post the link to Discord for those of you who are not in there yet. The Discord is free. It's the theater room that you have to be a member to be in, because in the theater room is where we do the watch parties. Yeah, let's put Gooch in timeout, man. How you put him in time? Talking about he getting close, man. How you put this man in timeout? If anything, help me create some distance between Gooch, man. Hey, listen, I'm competitive. I'm very competitive, guys. I'm very competitive. And, I was at one point stuck in my delusional. Wow.
You stupid.
Stuck in my delusion. I was trying to catch Hypnotic. That nigga just blew up. I don't know what happened. I think that nigga cheating. I don't know. But he just blew up. So right now I turned my attention to like Mugen Lord or some shit. I'm like, well, let me try to catch this nigga. And now I got Gooch on my ass. That's not the kind of work we want done. That's nasty work, guys. So we got to continue. YouTube been on the shenanigans lately, but the thing about YouTube is every time it seemed like there's shenanigans, shit just goes right back to where it belongs. I don't know. It's weird. So, we going to keep going regardless. Remember last year I had got to the point where I felt like I was about to quit. They had me in YouTube prison, baby. I felt like I was about to quit, but then it just turned back on. So I don't know. YouTube is weird, but we're going to keep hustling. I appreciate every single last one of y'all for coming by. This has been one of my biggest streams. We got that one rando on Kick. I don't know who that is. I don't even believe they said anything. If they did, that would be a bummer. We got 34 watching on Twitter. And we had, at one point we had 31 watching here. So, I appreciate you guys hey, we were struggle streaming for a while, but, I appreciate y'all for stopping by. I'm gonna go ahead and wind the stream down. Shout out to Gooch. Shout out to Frostfang, Gucci Prison. Shout out to Christian. Christian says, Fridays, by far Fridays feel fulfilled with your streams. Yeah, and then of course you got your boy Hypnotic about to come up. And just what does he go? He do 8 o'clock or 9? He do one of those. So I tried to put mine a few hours before his stream. Of course, you got Cassie on Thursdays, but now I'm not going to be off on Thursdays. So she gets Thursdays to herself, and then Words of Paradise is on Tuesdays. That was real gay sounding between you and aTraes just now, Gooch, and that's coming from me. What was gay? What was? Oh yeah, that was gay, wasn't it? Pause. I gotta get me a pause sound. So anyway, we out, guys. I'll catch up with y'all next time, Mondays. But I appreciate you throwing it out there. Thanks. No problem, bro. No problem. So I'm gonna go and find me something safe to do. And yeah, I appreciate y'all for coming through. All right. Deuces. I gotta find a better outro, man. This shit is garbage.